Um, to make sure. I don't know. I don't think you did it on your end. You didn't do edit.
No, I'm not live yet on Instagram.
Oh, are you working on it? You're just
Yeah.
getting some people in.
No, it goes live. There's a delay, so it's probably like 15, 20 seconds. It'll pop up in a second.
Oh yeah, you are
live. You can even put our faces on top of that. Look at that. That's fucking stupid though.
Yeah, I know. If we didn't have the rolling thing, it'd be kind of cool.
All right, Instagram and X and YouTube. Welcome. We are doing our first ever mock draft live. Straight up for camera.
Yeah, instant.
Already. So we want to do mock draft. We want you guys to interact with us. We'll go through the picks and kind of talk about them a little bit, why we pick them. As you get in the later rounds, some of these fuckers, I barely know who they are. I'm not going to lie. I do know some of the wide receivers. I do know some of the defensive linemen. But what we're going to be doing, I want your guys' input, who you would draft and why. This Pro Football Sports Network actually gives trades, so we might take one. It's up to Q. This is his mock draft, and I'm here just to make fun and ream him.
Yeah, so, we encourage people to talk shit after the third round. I'm going to start just fucking pulling people. Shiloh Sanders at 6. We'll let people in. What's up, bud? How you doing, bud? Yeah, we'll let some people get in at least, see where everyone's going. I'm using Pro Football Network mock draft. I think it's a cool one because they actually offer you trades. So you don't have to go find them yourself. Which we might do some trading. We'll see. We will see.
And like the Raiders, you can get completely fucking fleeced on draft day, if you want.
Yeah. Where's Clinton Farrell? What pick is he? So I can take him.
That dude, what's funny is he's still a starter in the NFL.
Yeah, who is he on? Is he on the Niners still, or was he on the Niners? Or
he was on the Niners and the Redskins. But I think he's like, he starts 16 games. He gets 5 sacks. He's like, for his pick, he's a bust. If he was a late round first or like a second round pick, they're like, dude, you got a 10-year starter out of that guy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just like
I think it's funny because we rid him off. Like Cleveland Farrell, if we still had him as a rotational player, I think all of us would be happy. We'd be pissed that we drafted him so high, but he's good enough to start on some teams.
Yeah. Josh, you already got hit. Redskins is not PC, brother.
Redskins? What?
I said Redskins is not PC. It's not politically correct. They are the Commanders.
Did I call them Redskins?
Yeah.
Oh, I just called them Redskins. Oh, fuck. No, they are the Redskins. No, fucking missed that. That shit.
Redskins is not PC, man. That's funny.
I'm going to cancel you. I'll wear a shirt next week that says Caucasians just for you. I got it.
Wow.
No, it's you ever seen the Redskins shirts? Like, how would you feel if I wore this and it's the Indian guy wearing this shirt that says Caucasians? I immediately went online and bought it for like $19.
CEO of California, y'all buy sliders as sliding. I was until he threw that deep ball that went viral about a week ago. And now he's probably right back where he should be, probably in the top 3, top 5.
Yeah, he's going to get drafted by New York, most likely, I would say. If he doesn't go to New York, I think we're going to pass on him. He's going to go to the Saints. Yeah. I can see the Saints picking him up.
Yeah. Cool. I feel like we have enough people in. So we are doing a live mock draft. I'm doing it off of Pro Football Network, and I'm going to go slow so everyone can go.
Talk shit.
Talk shit. I'm going to do a full 7-round mock draft. After the 3rd round, bear with me here, guys.
Okay, so I bought this. I'm not sponsored by the guy, but this dude I found in Stockton and Tracy makes fucking badass. I found him at a shoe expo. Every the old school shirts they used to have in the 90s, he'll remake them. And so it's like it just says Raider Nation and has like a skull. It's like an old Reebok shirt.
Stand up.
But it's brand new. Luckily, I'm wearing pants today, so I usually wear boxers. Let's see.
Give us a spin.
Shit.
When you say follow, do you mean subscribe?
Yeah. So IG, my Instagram, we'll clear that up. My Instagram for subscribers is for prizes. I give away tickets during the season. It has nothing to do with our YouTube. Me and Andrew do a lot of giveaways for free. My subscriber raffle is strictly for autographs because they subscribe to me. I give back the money. And then during the season, I give away tickets. So last year, I think I gave away like 6 games and like 2 preseason games. So it just depends. I try to break even on Instagram. That's literally all I do. So if it's like I have $600-$700 coming in and my subscribers, I'm like, bam, here, you go to a game for free. All my tickets I give away are usually in the 100 section. This year, it's going to be in 125. I think row 20 about the whole season. I'd have to look again. But Raider fans don't know them all. They have to do free giveaways. That dude has like 16 followers. And
they do have fire. He gave you props. They do have fire giveaways.
Who did?
That's what he said. Fire, not free.
Oh,
fire.
They do have fire giveaways.
Fire.
Charger fans have never seen a woman.
Damn.
This is great. All right, well, let's get started, man. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what we're doing. So I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna do 7 rounds. I got the Raiders selected. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. Cam Ward was first. I couldn't go there. Mason Graham. I'll pause it right now. I would not go for Cam Ward, personally, just because of the capital that they probably want. They probably want our pick plus 3 first rounders. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade that. If that was Arch or maybe even Drew Aller, I would do that. Or Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, I'd probably still do that. But for Cam Ward, if we're being honest, he's a mid-round grade just like Shedeur Sanders. But it's a quarterback-driven league, so you overpay for things.
Yeah, Graham over Carter. That's already a fun one, huh?
Yeah, that's loudly. Yeah, I want to get canceled. I don't want to say what that is.
You know what, though? If there's a reach, I can see the Browns doing it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll resume. Will Campbell. All right. Abdul Carter. Patriots would be fucking stacked if they got Abdul Carter. Tyler Warren. Okay, maybe this one's ass.
Hey, Travis Hunter's still there.
All right, that's insane. I know. That is actually insane.
I mean,
what are the odds? And then here we go. We got some trade offers here.
Ooh.
That's a lot, but that's a far way back.
No, that's too far back, I would think.
You know what, Chargers? Yeah. The sim engine on PFN is terrible right now. It's not going to be super realistic.
I use PFF, so
Yeah. I like this one just because you get offered trades, which is fun.
We'll have fun. We can do a PFF one after this.
Yeah, we'll blow through this one and we'll go to PFF.
I pay $19 a month just to have PFF so I can enjoy it with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing either of these trades personally. No. Reject. I'm gonna go Travis Hunter.
I mean, you have to. I mean, that's a fucking no-brainer if he falls.
Yeah, if it's a no-brainer if he falls, which has free trades too. I would recommend PFF.
This is what I say about these mock drafts too. Like last year, nobody had anybody going in the first round that was drafted. So it's kind of like it's really up in the air. The first 10 to 15.
Yeah.
The second through 5th rounds, you kind of know who's going to go there. You just don't know what team.
Oh, Shedeur to the Jets. How nice. Oh, Gentry to
the Cowboys is realistic, believe it or not.
Very realistic. That's a good one.
Who the Falcons pairing an edge?
Mike Green, edge.
Ooh. Edge, Georgia. So one of the things I said, the Cardinals are trade bait. If they want Gentry to pair up with Kyler Murray and Harrison, that would be a pretty bad, 3-headed monster right there. Who are the Seahawks getting? Oh, they're getting Kevin Banks to protect their new quarterback.
Stark safety. Trade. Look at that. You got a trade in there. Kansas City traded up to 20 to take a defensive tackle. Matthew Golden. That's all right. Booker.
And Jihad Campbell's who I want.
I gotta start thinking who I'm gonna take. Oh, look at that. Jackson Dart gone. He took my pick.
Ooh. I don't. So I'm going to tell you, I think Jackson Dart's going 21 overall. See who the Steelers drafted. Who they draft?
Cornerback.
No, that's not Steelers. I think Steelers taking Jackson Dart. It's written in the sand. I think that's what's going to happen.
You know what, dialed in before I make this pick? Yeah, let's talk about it. Cam Scattaboo was on Twitch yesterday. I had texted Josh. I tried to find a video, but I've had multiple people confirm it. That Scattaboo was on Twitch yesterday. He was gaming, and he was talking shit about Geno Smith.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell did he say?
He said that the Raiders are crazy for paying Geno that money.
I mean, but I don't know ball, so
Yeah.
I say that and I get yelled at and lose 100 followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
I legit lost 100 followers when I posted. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I'm paying $40 million for a mid-level quarterback.
Yeah, so pick 60, 180, 102. I gained some extra picks, but I dropped down 23. Nope, not doing it. Pick 51 and pick 85 for pick 37. No, I don't like trading. We're rejecting both of those. Oh man! All right.
So you got a wide receiver or cornerback. I don't know what the hell he's going to start.
You got double. You got double.
So I mean, you don't have a running back. You don't have a tackle.
I don't have a quarterback. I don't have a lot of things here.
Yeah, I mean, their main need is going to be running back. You can address that later on if you want.
No.
So everybody. So this is one of the things that I laughed because I did mine and I drafted Jumpkins in the early second. That's a reach. I'm like, he's going to be gone mid-second. So it's like we have to take him there if we want him.
That's where I'm leaning towards currently right now. I'm leaning towards Queenshawn Jenkins out of Ohio State. He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah, I think he's going to be really good.
I think he's going to be really good too. I don't know if I want to reach though. It is a big reach.
I mean, you can always draft it and address it in the third. Hopefully somebody falls. I mean, that's a possibility. There's some still good third round running backs.
There is. It's a glaring need. Pete Carroll being a defensive mind, I'm gonna go with Carson Schweitzer. I know he was hosted by the Raiders as well.
He was. Little fun fact about it. I love that guy. Was a walk-on. Mm-hmm. Walked on at like 6'2", 200 pounds. 1 year starter. With him, he is amazing at reading plays. He's not the biggest. He's not the fastest. He's not the strongest, but he knows how to read plays, and he puts himself in a position of dominance against players that are better than him based off his ability to read plays. So if you look at somebody like Jihad Campbell can't read plays as well, but he has all the athletic ability in the world. So like, okay, if we can teach him how to read, that guy's going to be a fucking killer. So somebody like him has a high football IQ. It's a really good pick. It just depends how much
he's really good at speed too. He's good at rushing the passer with the blitzes.
And he can cover too. That's the other thing. So it just depends how he progresses with his athleticism in the NFL. That's the only thing that's holding him back versus being linebacker one, somebody like Jihad Campbell.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just looking at the comments here. Minshew had Bowers going crazy. Y'all think Geno can? I don't think Geno
has nothing to do with this. Is okay. It has nothing to do with the yards. Geno's going to get yards. It's can he get wins? Can he beat elite AFC competition? Can he beat Joe Burrow? Can he beat Josh Allen? Can he beat Patrick Mahomes? Can he beat Lamar Jackson? The thing is, there's like 6 or 7 quarterbacks that are just better than him in our division alone, and you have to overcome that. That's a real problem. Yeah. Right now in our division, I would say we have the third best quarterback. He has to prove to me that he is better than Justin Herbert. Because if you're starting a franchise, it's like, hey, who's going to be your franchise quarterback? Do you want Herbert or Geno? You're going to take Herbert. He's younger. He has more talent. He controlled the ball last year, but he chokes. He has his issues, but he's had shitty coaches just like, Derek Carr did. So with that, Charger Central is going to love that. If Geno is coached up, he can be the second best quarterback in their division. But right now, I think we have the third best.
Yeah. And I agree with that. Geno, I mean, he kind of puts us in a similar position. I know the name pops up a lot. Derek Carr, he might get, if he gets to the playoffs, it's probably a first round exit. He turns the ball over a lot. I don't mind what we paid him personally. He's a ranked 17th paid quarterback in the NFL. Obviously was a glaring need. So I don't hate it, but I don't think he puts you over that hump where he can go compete with Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen.
So you know what the over-under is for the Raiders to win this year?
6.5 wins.
What was it last year?
6.5 wins.
Vegas isn't wrong very often. ESPN has us between 6 and 7 wins. It might go up if we have a really good draft, but this is not a 1 year thing. I think people forget that we're going to win now. No, it's not a 1 year thing. It's going to take 2 years to implement your system. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, he did beat Herbert. He beat Bo Nix, but I'm thinking top competition. Obviously, I want us to the Super Bowl. It's not going to happen probably this year. Or next 2 years. It's a rebuild, obviously. That's why I said I don't mind the Geno thing because we have to start somewhere. But he's not going to. Patrick Mahomes going to be the bottom. Damn, bottom where? He ain't fucking.
At home with his wife.
That dude's a dog, bro. I'm sorry. I hate him. But he's a dog.
The funniest thing, what was his name? Chase Daniels. Somebody sent his interview. He's like, "See, you're wrong." And I was like, "Did you watch the whole interview?" Chase Daniels literally said, "Geno Smith is an upgrade. Obviously, anything's an upgrade. He's going to get you yards. You're going to win some games. But the thing is, Geno Smith is not a difference maker." He verbatim said he won't lose you games, but he won't win you games. That's what you get with him. You get a guy that's just moderately consistent. And the Raiders need that at quarterback because they haven't had it for years. Exactly. So, but the thing is, it's like, is it going to make them competitive? Yes, more competitive. Is it going to make them, a Super Bowl contender? No, they're going to be in playoff contention probably a year or two. And I'm like, that's fucking accurate. Like, why is everybody getting mad about that?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, back to the draft. You addressed the questions. Back to the draft. I'm taking the linebacker out of UCLA. I'm taking Carson. It's a very realistic possibility for the Raiders, considering the linebacker needs. And he did meet with the Raiders already as well. So he's coming to the squad with Travis Hunter. We got our corner. We got our linebacker / we even got a receiver out of.
Where do you think Travis Hunter starts?
Man, I think he should start at receiver. I think his footwork's better. But at corner, I mean, dude, you throw him out there, in the red zone, let him cover those short yardage. I mean, why not?
You think he'll be better at wide receiver?
I think he'll be better at wide receiver, yeah. I think his cuts are more or make him what he is. He does those deep post routes, those quick slants. He has really good footwork. I think he'll be better at receiver.
Has he made statements where he wants to start?
I believe he went into the combine as a corner.
Oh, okay.
I believe he went in as a corner. All right. Drafting linebacker. Here we go. We're back. Oh, here comes names I start not knowing. Oh, like Judkins fucking went 2 picks after to the Bears.
I know, but I keep telling people, I'm like, dude, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, that dude's
I'm just gonna reach for him.
I was hoping maybe how do I get back?
Trey Amos is really good too. And I keep telling people, Tate Ratledge, if he falls to the 3rd, we better grab him.
Let's see if the Falcons want to get a trade.
You want to trade up?
Damn, I can trade next year. That's not realistic, though. I do want to trade up. Let's see if we can go 68 for 46, and I'll throw in 143. That's 14. That's a lot of picks. Huh?
20 spots? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to say yes. You propose it? I told you.
I tried. Oh, there goes my pick. I was going to take Marion Hampton.
I don't know why he's falling that low. I don't think he will.
There goes my pick. That was my pick right there.
Jalen Noel is going to be nasty in the NFL, I think.
I think we're going to be that.
Landon Jackson. Pause it. Landon Jackson, if you didn't know, that's the one people made fun of because he was bitch slapping the dummies when he was on his when he came into the league. He played for Arkansas, and he's bald. He's a albino.
Oh yeah.
He has no facial hair, no hair anywhere, and he was doing drills, and he's all like this. He's all.
I do remember that.
And now he's going to be a 2nd-round pick. He's a really good pass rusher. He literally looks like Max Crosby with no hair.
Like, he's a big dude. He's long too.
Long and lean. He's fast. He's going to develop.
Yeah. We're going to be all right now then. I think so. It's going to take 2 years. We're not going to – Chip Kelly's going to hopefully turn this offense around. So we'll see what happens. All right. Go back. Benjamin Morris.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Caleb Johnson.
Johnson's another power runner. I like him. Bond's the one that was talking shit, saying he's faster than Tyreek Hill.
All right.
Xavier Watts. Oh, everybody has us taking him. I'm like, dude, that's stupid. Like, why do you want another safety? Like, we got 2. Call it a day. You're almost up.
I know.
Milroe's still there, and so is Henderson.
I know. I'm thinking about trading. I'm panicking already.
No, don't panic. Don't be a panic, GM.
I'm panicking here. All right, Porter. Broncos are probably gonna take my pick. Yep, I saw that coming. Here goes. Okay. Huh. There goes both of them.
All right, I mean, you got so we can look at it, see who you got.
I should have traded. Pick 81 and a third.
Did you?
Oh, it kept going. No, it kept going.
What'd you do?
I don't know. It started going by itself.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. We got Jalen Rolls.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. It just kept going. All right, that one sucked anyway. Go ahead, Josh. You can take over.
All right, make sure I don't share the wrong screen. You don't want to see what else is up on this thing. All right. All right. So
There's the whole thing. Fuck it.
okay, so let me move my StreamYard over so I can see my stream. All right. So
Central, are you a Dodgers fan too? Just one.
What?
I'm asking. I have a question for the Charger guy. Are you a Dodger fan? Are you like one of those Padre fans that are in LA?
What the fuck is a Padre fan?
Yeah.
All right. So we got Cam Ward, obviously. Travis Hunter, number 2. Sanders, number 3. Genty, number 4. You sons of bitches.
He's a fucking Padres fan.
Hey. Look who just fell to us.
Abdul Carter. Oh, shit. That one's not realistic then either.
No.
Padres. Hold on. Sorry. One sec. Padres, do you chant beat LA? Okay, go ahead.
Grew up in Dago. What the fuck's Dago?
San Diego.
Oh. I thought it meant Dago Wap. All
right. Abdul Carter fell, huh?
So that's one of the things because he has a bad leg. So if you look at this draft, and so PFF has done this a lot. In like, I'd say 20% of the draft, Sanders falls, another 10 to 15 Carter falls, and for more often than not, it's Genty. But the thing is, the Patriots don't really have a run game, so they're going to start Drake May. They got rid of Joe Milton. Genty is a good choice for them if they don't want to go defense. Like that's showing, hey, we're investing in our wide receiver. They already signed hella defensive players. So they might think, okay, our defense is going to be good enough. Let's go get an offensive weapon for our quarterback that he can use in the draft. So I'm taking Abdul Carter like no shit.
No,
like,
you
I have to. Sorry, Malcolm Kuntz, you're gone next
year. And you know that. Let's be real. That is pretty realistic. I could see that going exactly the way it is. I could see Cam Ward, Travis Hunter. I could see
it all depends. It all depends who the Patriots get because the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots need a running back, and Gentry would fucking put him over the top, I think.
Yeah, and it's going to be Drake May's best friend. So that's what people don't realize. They signed, 4 of our starters? They signed Chase Young. They
signed a lot. They were probably the free agency winners of the year for sure.
Yeah, so me personally, I would do a trade back, but I'm just going to go with the draft, so I'm going to take Abdul Carter.
You have to go Abdul.
I would trade back. You would get a fucking haul for him. You get a haul for him.
Will Campbell.
So Will Campbell's going to go. I personally like Membu better. There's Membu right there. Fucking Jihad Campbell's one of my favorites. King Tet's going to be a bust. Good looking with Brock Purdy throwing you balls.
You said, like you were going to pick him. You're like, I hope he falls.
Stewart and Walker are going to be killers.
I think so, too.
They're going to be really good pass rushers.
I like Golden. Texas.
And Bengals. Well, Bengals need one.
Yeah, they had a really good offense. I think. Your connection is his connection tweaking on everybody's too. Your connection's tweaking.
It is. What's it
doing? Now it's not. It did for a minute.
Oh, okay. I was just pausing it, looking at everything. Ooh, Malik Starks.
Kenneth Grant.
Why is Steelers get Will Johnson, motherfuckers? I think Will Johnson's fallen because of his injury.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That's a big fall. That's 20 picks almost.
That's why I said if he's available and like we gauge it and like hey, he might be available at like 12 or 13, we could trade back and still get that guy. I think he's somebody the Raiders would absolutely love to have. Pete Carroll and Graham would love to have him. I'm high on him. I think there's really good corners in the second round, but I think Will Johnson one of those guys that can kind of separate himself. Revel from ECU is a fucking killer. If you ever watched him too, he was hurt all last year. That's why he fell. If Revel was not hurt this year, he would be a first round pick. All right, let's see what we're gonna get. Let's see. Come on, who's on the clock? Who's on the clock? Oh, look at that. Fuck. This is hard. Look at this shit.
That's some good ones.
Fuck, dude.
Are you gonna? You can even pair. I mean, you can even get a like. I mean, people don't like it. Games are won in the trenches. You can even get a good tackle there. Pair him back up with Powers Johnson.
Man, honestly, shit. You have to go Revel. Like, you just have to. I don't know what to say. Like, and I don't think that's a real positioning because I do have faith in the guys we got. But
personally, I would go Xavier Watts.
We don't need a fucking safety. We got
I'm just saying, Jeremy Chin, and he can play a lot of that box safety. I think Xavier Watts is going to be good.
So safety is the hardest position to draft in the NFL. Most safeties are not first round picks.
If we're taking online trade down, yeah.
I would go.
Nice.
So let's look at some of the positions. So let's look at running back. That's way too see.
Yeah.
See whoever's taking this. See this right here. Retarded. You're taking Cam before Trayvon and quit. Retarded.
Yeah. Watts would play the single high. Yep.
I really do like Jackson, but at 37, it's too high to take him.
Yeah, no.
That's what I really think we're going to trade back in this draft.
I can definitely see it too. I can see this not.
Conley's a good player. He's a good player.
Yep, Chin is more of a box nickel safety. I just know that because I play a lot of Madden. Chin is fucking a.
I'm sorry, who'd you say is a box nickel?
Chin.
Chin, yeah. He's a thumper. That's what he is. He's not gonna cover everything. He's gonna be there for run support, which is great. He's a big body. Fucking what is he? 6'3", 220, 25?
Yeah, he's a big dude.
I have to take Revel. I have to. This guy is a first-round talent. He'd probably be a top 10, top 15 pick if he was not hurt this year in college. This guy's a shutdown corner. And I think he's like 6'3". He's a big dude, too. Yeah, 6'3", 195.
You would have Twitter all over you. We really drafted someone from ECU.
He's going to be good.
No, I'm just fucking around. I'm just saying how Twitter would react.
A lot of people like Revel. If you watch tape, like he was a shutdown corner last year. Everybody thought he's gonna be one of the best corners in the draft this year, but he got hurt. Yeah, towards ACL. Amos is gonna be. I think Amos will be good too. But you know what?
Go Revel. Go with your guy. What's been your guy?
I have faith. This puts us with a defensive end and a shutdown corner.
Are we gonna have a bet to see who has a better grade?
Oh, I'm probably gonna get. It's hard to get a high grade. I get B's all the time. That Jackson went, yeah. See, look, they're protecting their quarterback. They got a tackle and a running back. They're saying, hey,
running back Bears.
Caleb Johnson. I think he's going to be a great power back
over Judkins. That's crazy.
Io Moore, same thing. Second round guy. Bigger body, no injury history, nothing like that. And he ran like a 4.5, so he's fast enough. He's like 220, 230, something like that. There's Landon Jackson. There's my guy. Oh, that's because Tyreek's leaving.
They know.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he gone. That's why I like PFF. It's pretty intuitive. Cool. Yeah, Revel would do well if he's history, and he's a press corner. He's gonna fuck somebody up in the NFL. He's gonna be good. He gets the right coaching staff. He's gonna be good. Princely. Fuck you, Denver.
We gotta get you on soon, Jay. I know.
Look. See how I took Cam.
Cam Scatteroo. Before Judkins, huh?
I think Cam's gonna be the running back bust. I don't say a bust, but I think he's gonna run for like 700 yards. I'd say like he's gonna be a good power guy, a good change of pace guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lendell White was, somebody like that, but better.
That's a pull.
There's
I
Carson
love
Schweizenberger
I love
and
Lendo
Demetrius
White.
Knight.
Lendo White was a dog.
That's Thunder and
Lendo
Lightning.
White. My bad. I was reading the name. He won me a fantasy league just by himself
Trayvon's gone.
over Judkins.
So let's see. I got a cornerback. So I have to go offense. I have to go
There's
halfback. I
Quitchen.
have to. Fuck you. I want him. So this is going to be a value pick. Porter. Okay. So I'm going to pause this. Porter, if he's available to the Raiders in the third round, they're taking him. If you guys don't know who Porter's an ex-wide receiver, just like Sherman Williams was. Richard Sherman was, not the paint. Porter is 6'3", 200 pounds, big, strong, athletic, runs like a 4.4, was a starting corner and gets a second to third round grade, never playing quarterback before. Started it. Just said, fuck it. Because he wasn't getting rotation at wide receiver, so he swapped. And he you know what the RAS score is? Like the athletic score?
Yeah.
He had a 9.99. He had the highest athletic score there was. Like everything, his intangibles, his jump, his length, like he's just super long, super big. So the only thing is he's 24. So if somebody coaches him up, he's going to be a 3-4 year starter, probably at a really good level. That's why he's a late round pick. If he was younger, he'd be higher.
Geno Smith give y'all Jason Campbell vibes. Lynch, I like Jason Campbell.
All right. So I don't think wide receiver is too high on the draft for us. Let's see what. I mean, Samson is not that bad.
Samson's a good pick. Samson did really well at Tennessee. He might not. He would share a lot of snaps.
Yeah. I mean, he had 20-plus touchdowns, and he led the SEC in rushing yards. So he can.
He's a good
do
pick.
that. Yeah, I would say he's a little bit smaller because he's like 5'8", but he's thick. Like he reminds me of Josh Jacobs, but he needs to put on a little bit of weight. He needs to put on 10 pounds. I mean,
to answer your question, Lynch, no, he doesn't give me Jason Campbell vibes. He gives me like I've said it earlier. He gives me Derek Carr vibes. He's kind of just gonna put us over the little hump that we have in a good way.
My mock draft that I did by myself on Twitter.
Okay, you win Samson.
Yeah, I would. I mean, it's a running back.
Samson.
It's third round. He's a good running back.
It looked like I don't know if you saw the Raiders TikTok earlier. It looks like Sincere bulked up quite a bit.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm depending on. I think Sincere's there and Mozart's there, we might have a three-headed monster. So, because if Genty's there, then Mozart and Sincere are kind of going to go by the wayside. You don't really need a backup if you draft Genty.
Yeah, if he's there though, I mean, if the value isn't good to trade back, I would take Ashton Gentry.
Yeah. Oh, the value will be there. Somebody's going to give a second and third. Trey Harris, same thing.
If someone's there.
What? Come on, let's get this going. Come on. Can I speed it up?
It's good.
Jalen Royals. Well, who are the Chargers taking? Another tackle? So Max Crosby can burn him too. It's interesting to see who some of these players are. Cameron Williams is good.
Another Texas boy.
Giddens.
Kansas State.
ETN's little brother's in the draft too, Trevor?
He is, yeah. He's out of Florida?
Georgia. He's not as good, though.
Georgia.
So another guy that I think is going to be good is Tootin.
I'm banking. I think I've said his name a few times. Ricky White is going to be really good in the NFL. He's a receiver out of UNLV.
Ricky White, yeah.
How's everyone doing? Drop some questions.
Oh, they took Tate, you son of a bitch. I wanted Tate. That's who I wanted.
You got so aggressive. Fuck, you should have traded. You're a bad GM. What's up, Braden?
I'm a bad GM. I didn't freak out like, fuck, what am I going to do?
But you see, my freak out was warranted because I would have got my guy at least.
Ooh, let's see. Yeah. So my pick so far is defense, offense. I think at this point you really got to address the offensive line. I do not have faith in Meredith and Parham at this point in time. I think we can up. I would say I don't have faith. They're average, which is okay, but you need people. So let's see what's available in the offensive line.
I feel like, I mean, if I'm in the war room with you, we're both talking. We need a linebacker. I'd be in your ear a little bit.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean you have to. You're driving the ship here. I'm just saying, if I was in your ear, we have a glaring need there.
But you got to think that who fits the mold.
Yeah,
for Pete Carroll's defense. What the fuck?
Yep, you need a very gritty guy, a guy who's not scared, kind of like a Bobby
Wagner. Grinder. Need a Gruden grinder. Is that what we need?
A Gruden grinder. Yeah, a Gruden grinder. Exactly what we need. Speaking of Gruden grinding, sorry to interrupt your pick again. Did anyone see what Gruden's be liking on Instagram?
Yeah, liking the booty cheeks.
Gruden got caught.
Got caught in 4K, bro.
Yeah, that poor guy doesn't know how to use social media. He started liking IG model's post.
I mean, you can get mad at him and get the shit. He can do what he wants. He ain't married, is he?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Oh my god.
LA Chargers Central got some knowledge. All right.
Let me see. So, I mean, this is the hard part. I like a Kisser, but oh shit, Will Howard's there too. God damn it.
Yeah, I did know that about Bassa. I did.
You what?
That he's a just a coverage guy. That he's a former safety, Jeffrey Bassa.
Who is? Oh yeah,
linebacker.
Yeah,
those Oregon guys get converted to safety just because there's so much competition. I mean, to linebacker because of all the competition.
Yeah, I mean, he's big though. He's like 230. He's fast, but you need a true linebacker at this point, I think. So I mean, there's Lindbergh and there's Kisser. So it's like, let me think, who would I get? Let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up the combine real quick.
I'm gonna take Lindbergh.
I don't know. I like Kisser's combine better.
Big sleeper, Lindbergh. All right, I'm gonna look out for him. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, Charger Central told us."
Let me see Jack Kisser's. Let me pull up his combine. That's what I want to see. I want to see his combine, his 40 time.
Meanwhile, I'll talk to comments.
I'm doing my research, bro.
I'm just over here fucking talking to the comments real quick.
Why the fuck my computer screen go black? What the fuck's going on here, man?
I don't know. We appreciate you guys tuning in, by the way, while Josh looks up these 40s that are hypothetical, in our hypothetical mock draft. But we appreciate everyone tuning in.
You know what? Hey, you can't get mad about the dedication, okay? So
we're gonna be more consistent. It was kind of slow. There wasn't too much to talk about. We're gonna get back on a consistent schedule.
Kissers too. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going Will Howard. All right.
Damn! Wow! You did all that to take Will Howard?
Like yeah, you did all that. I made a surprise.
Damn! Yeah. Wow! You would have sent Twitter into a frenzy. Holy shit! Damn! I like Howard. I'm not a big guy.
Twitter hates me.
Just because I know Josh's views, Charger Central. That's why I said Howard, just because I like to fuck with them.
In the fourth round, that's not a bad pick.
No, not at all. What do you guys think about Jackson?
But Dart? I don't think he's going to develop anything super special, to be honest.
Yeah, but Jackson Dart, I think he's a great second round pick. I can't see us reaching for him at 6 or even 15 if we traded back. You would have to trade back into like the 20s, and then I'd be comfortable with Jackson Dart.
All right. Are we making a bet? I'm telling you, Dart in the first round.
Yeah, we have said we're gonna bet. It just depends. I don't think Jackson Dart. I don't know. I'd be comfortable in the 20s with him. He reminds me of Tim Tebow. Why?
Tim Tebow couldn't.
Huh?
That's funny.
He reminds me of Tim Tebow.
Tebow couldn't throw. There's no other quarterback in the NCAA right now is like Tim Tebow. The motherfucker threw like 1 for 2. Like he was such a bad quarterback. Like, I don't know how somebody looked at him and was like, "Yeah, I want that dude to play quarterback." It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Didn't he go to?
He won a playoff game though. Like people forget that shit.
Didn't he go to the Natty with Florida?
Yeah, he's one of the best college football players. Yeah. Why is Kyle Williams falling so much?
I don't know. Look him up.
Oh, look, Kaiser's still there. Done. It's done. I'm getting Kaiser.
That's a good one. That's a good
done,
one.
Done.
That's a good one.
I like typical linebacker right there.
I like that a lot. We went linebacker Notre Dame.
I wonder what my grade's gonna be.
Bro, the A's scored 6 runs in the first inning. The A's, man, they killed my parlay.
I was there for opening day, dude. They couldn't even sell out a minor league stadium. That's doo-doo.
They kill all my parlays, Ricky. I'll take the A's and then they'll lose, and I bet against them and then they'll win. A's got me in a chokehold.
The A's just know how to fuck things up.
Once we start getting into these names, dude.
I want Tyreek Hill. I'd be so happy.
I take Tyreek Hill. Is there any news on Tyreek Hill?
This is where the research comes in. So we had a meeting with Quinn Ewers. He's that prototypical Texas quarterback that's probably. Let me see. Oh, Nick Nash is another guy I like. He's a little bit older, but he's going to give you 4 years of good play. Mm-hmm. Big, strong, big body, would be a good slot wide receiver, has enough speed to extend the field.
You know, while we look for another one, too, I'm upset that Janarius Robinson went to the Chiefs. What an asshole.
Nobody likes the Chiefs. They suck.
I hate when former Raiders go there. Go anywhere else, bro. And Janarius Robinson decided to go to the Chiefs.
It's just kind of like, it's a job. So you're just like, there's not much.
I know, but that hurts me a little bit.
We're getting around 6. This is the nitty gritty. This is the guy, the practice squad guy. You know.
Yeah. It could be a starter. Look at Crosby. Look at Purdy.
Purdy has the fucking Avengers around him. That dude.
He does.
You can't convince me that guy's not John Harbaugh's son.
He does. Puka Nacua.
So let's review my picks real quick. Yeah. So we got Carter, Ravel, Sampson, Howard, Jack. So we need offensive line.
I wouldn't be mad with that draft at all. That's a solid draft.
We got some starters. The Sampson all depends on if Sincere can do something. Our run game might be a little weak this year with Sampson, to be honest, but it's going to be a 3-headed monster.
Well, yeah, you
J.K. Dobbins.
Did J.K. Dobbins sign?
Did he? I want him. I want him over. I want J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, I was kind of underwhelmed with the Mozart news, but he's fast as fuck. So
fast as fuck, boy. All right, let's see what fucking.
Fuck, so. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, so garbage. Fairchild. I'm not. Oh, shit, that's a little bit high.
Yeah, but anyone from Georgia, big boys over there. Your internet's you're back.
Oh, is it fucking up?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
We're in the 6th round, Charger Central. 6th round.
Fairchild is a top 10 guard in the draft. And I think he's just a little bit less than Ratledge. And Ratledge is going to go in the 2nd or 3rd. So I think I'm comfortable making that pick. PFF's not going to like it, though, because PFF has him graded low. But because I know ESPN, other places have him ranked in the 130s, 140s. So he's probably a third to fifth, and we're in the sixth, and they have him at the 200. It's just way too low for him. But yeah, I'm gonna take him.
You know what though, bro? If he's your guy, you got to go with him, right? That's a Clinton Farrell situation.
I think Ratledge is better, but I mean, I still think he'll be. Fairchild has a chance to start in the NFL because what he's going against is Parham, who hasn't done well, who's an undersized guard, and Meredith, I think, who was an undrafted free agent. So it's like, and Meredith came from Western Kentucky, which is a small school, and then Parham came from TCU. So when you get people from the SEC, they've played against elite competition and guys that are in the top 10 in the draft. So usually, it just depends if they have the fundamentals.
Yeah,
they always have the size. That's the thing. I mean, Fairchild's 6'5", fucking 3.
Yeah, they always have the size.
He's a big motherfucker.
Always.
What's up, baby? What do you need? Oh, you can't walk in front of the camera. My daughter. She's so good. She made herself dinner while I'm doing this, and then took a shower in her own. Got to close out for herself.
There you go.
She's easy.
Raise your
son, I got to hold his hand and tell him to do everything.
You know that was you too. You know that was you back in the day, though, too.
Oh, it was me. I'm like, bro, why are you wearing a dirty sweater? It's not that bad. I'm like, I can see fucking Cheez-It stains on it. Go change. Oh, okay. It's like, fuck, dude.
Oh man. Josh has kids. I don't. I'm scared of him.
You can do whatever you want there, Bubba.
How you guys feeling? Pete Carroll and John Spytek are doing so far? Peter, I think they're doing okay considering the situation. I'm glad they're not overpaying for everybody. Thanks for tuning in, Mad Raider. I think they're doing a good job.
I met him at the. He was with you.
I think they're doing a good job so far. What do you think, Joe? Kind of underwhelming, but you don't want to.
Underwhelming, yeah, but efficient would be a good way to put it.
There you go, efficient.
Oh wait, I already know who I'm getting. I want Ty Robinson. I love me some Ty Robinson. I love Nebraska football. I watch this motherfucker. If you haven't looked at him, big motherfucker. You can't go wrong with a big body with a rotational guy because we got Lofu, who's 6'5", 350. We got Butler. We need a little bit more rotation on the inside. I do think Robinson is probably going to be I wouldn't say a starter because of the size, but I would say he can be a good rotational player for a lot of years. Lacks a little bit speed, obviously, because he's that big. But he can run fast for short periods of time. He had he ran like a 4.8 on his 40.
Thanks for asking the question, Peter. We love questions. Something to get our mind going on this. I agree, CEO. It blows my mind. Gentry at 6. Gentry at 6. I mean, if he's there and we're getting shitty trade offers, I would go Gentry at 6.
So I traded back to one of my and I asked, do you think Gentry is better than Henderson, Schweitzinger, and another player that we can get for trading that pick, if not 3 players? And more people, and people that actually, I would say, know football. It sounds bad when you say that. Like, you don't know ball. But when people that knew football, you're taking 1 player versus 4. Those 4 players, chances are going to contribute more to your team than that 1 running back. Yeah. And I was like, and you got to think, okay, if Genty's a generational player, then obviously he's going to be better than those running backs. But is Genty going to be leaps and bounds better than somebody like Henderson or somebody like Junkins? And the answer is probably not. Their productivity is probably going to be somewhat identical. I think Genty's going to have a longer career, but Genty, he's probably not going to run for 1,000 yards. He's going to be a high volume back. So we'll see what happens with that. Look at all. Oh, we got Jimmy Horn. And get another running back right here.
There you go.
This guy.
Raheem Sanders.
If you watched him at the combine, ran what did he fucking run? I want to say he ran like a 4.5 or something like that at 230 pounds. Like, he was one of the faster running backs at his weight. He's huge.
I think Gino's going to do okay. I don't think he puts you over the hump. We kind of talked about it earlier, Peter. I think he's going to put us at 7-8, ceiling 9. That's a Raider fan bias, hopeful. Realistically, it's anywhere from 6 to 7 wins with the current team right now. And I think Josh is probably.
Vegas? No,
you keep freezing in and out here.
Oh. So, hometown guy, I go with something hometown. You want a safety, right? Safety. So,
go ahead.
Oh, I was like, you wanted a safety, right? So, I'm going to go with a hometown kid. Safety is the hardest position to draft in the NFL, but I'm going to go with Dean Clark out of Fresno State.
Fresno State. You had to, huh?
He'll get drafted. He's a 5th to 7th round pick. He's good. He was good on Fresno State.
Gotcha. I'd be happy if we get more than 6 wins, man. Yeah, it's been Damn.
All right, I got my last pick. Mr. Irrelevant for us. Let's review. So we got an edge. So with me too, this is the other part. I think they'll put Carter as an outside linebacker when they run a 4-3.
It's a good one.
Dean Clark like fly bust. Man, I know. That's funny.
For those who don't
know, I am a Fresno State season ticket holder, if you guys didn't know. So I do go to their football games. I sit like 5 rows back in the end zone, so I have a lot of fun there. It's a blast to go to those games. But yeah, Clark is a good player. It's one of those guys that's a little bit smaller, needs to be coached up. Fresno State is going to have probably one of the highest. I always forget how to pronounce his name. They have a linebacker. He's going to be an undrafted free agent, but he's going to be the top.
Wasn't a big school supposed to come to Fresno State this year and they backed out or something? Wasn't it like LSU or something crazy?
Was what?
There was a big school that was supposed to go play at Fresno State and backed out recently. Was it LSU?
Oh, I don't know. Usually Fresno State goes and plays.
Usually they do, but I had seen that they were going to bring a team and then they backed out.
Where the hell? I'm going to look for that guy. Where the hell is he? He's Samoan. He's a little bit smaller. Where's his name at? I'll have to find him later. He's a little bit smaller, kind of a tweener, but he's probably going to be one of the top undrafted free agents. I always forget his name. But I'm saying he's big, pretty fast, can cover pretty well, but didn't play very good competition.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. We've got quarterback, running back, edge, cornerback, linebacker, guard. Got a safety. Ooh, I haven't addressed the wide receiver position. I don't really – to me, our wide receivers isn't really that important. I mean, Meyer doesn't look like he's going anywhere, and we still have Brock, and we got Jacoby. I consider Brock like a wide receiver, so I see them as a 1-2 and Tucker as a 3. I'm okay with us not running 3 wide receiver sets all the time, but I'm going to go ahead and see –
Jimmy Horn, he might not be bad.
So I like the research. So I know Badger. I'm pulling up the 40 times on these people, if you didn't know that.
You're a speed guy. You're like Al Davis.
We need a burner. I think Brown's going to be the fastest one. Yeah, Brown was. I know Brown ran the 4.4. So, because Mumphrey was like in the 4.5, 4.6s. Armstrong, I have no fucking clue. Badger, same thing. Horn was at like 4.5, 4.6. But he's smaller, isn't he? Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a little bit smaller. I can't remember everything. This is what's funny is like I always laugh about this. Like I memorize all these players in college, what their stats are, what they run, and I'm losing memories of my children growing up.
Yeah. Wow.
I remember somebody asked me last year, like, "Oh, hey, what defensive tackle do you want?" And I was like, "Oh, I want the guy out of Texas, blah blah blah. I think he'll be a 3rd, 4th round pick." They're like, "Why the fuck do you know that?" I'm like, "I watch college football." And they're like, "But you think he's going to be good?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm gonna get Brown, speedster. I think it's going to give me.
Jimmy Horn was a top prospect going into college. He just had a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
It was a decent draft. Will Howard, in the 4th isn't bad at all.
No, if he wasn't there, I would have got a positional need. But I think at that point
I think it's a good value pick for sure.
Yeah, that's why I did it. It's sometimes it's value over necessity. Like, man, this guy shouldn't be here. We got to take him, even though we have. because I think what Spytek and Carroll are doing, especially with like free agency, you're like, fuck, we got $50 million, but we also got a lot of free agents next year. So I think what they're doing is preparing for the future for 2, 3, 4 years down the road, which is I'm okay with. I understand that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let this finish.
And see your grade.
Nobody gives a shit about 7th round.
Yeah. We do appreciate everyone tuning in. If you're watching
And asking questions, we like that.
Yeah,
Charger Central, I'll shoot you a DM. I don't know if you do a podcast or something, but we like to have. Oh yeah, lobby. So I do watch Army and Navy games. Lane is another guy that's probably be a 5th to 7th round pick. When you get any service academy guys, their fundamentals are always good. It's the athleticism that's lacking because they're usually a little bit smaller, a little bit slower. But like Lane, same thing. High IQ, can read the ball. It's just will the athleticism come along with, in the NFL?
No, I'm not okay with 4 wins. Raider E. I'd rather have 6.
I mean,
I'm just trying to be
I lost
realistic.
that. I got to win my money back. I lost $1,000 because I took fucking over 6.5 last year. All right, it's analyzing the draft. It's going to give me a B. PFF is really hard.
We'll see.
I am in my seat. Show me my fucking grade.
C+.
And then 10 to my children's. C+. Oh, you're here. Oh!
Oh,
A!
you got an A. Wow. You got an A. With the D
I love
and
my
the C+.
first 3 picks.
Wow.
This
Yeah, your
is
first
fucking
pick.
stupid right here. Will Howard, that is so dumb. A C+ in the 4th round for Will Howard.
Yeah. Damn. That's
I
not
did
bad.
reach for Fairchild a little bit, so I can agree with that. But like I said, Robinson, great value in that pick.
Wow. You got
Fox
an
kind of
A.
yeah, there you go.
A
That's my
plus.
first ever A.
Last year. Wow. You're going to post it?
That's my first
You
ever
have to.
A.
That's not bad.
I got to take a picture of it. Oh, thanks.
Damn.
And what's going to happen is people are going to hate on it.
It's not
'Cause that's
bad at
what
all.
Twitter's done.
No, not bad at all. It's a great draft. If Bill Carter next to Max on the other end of Max Crosby would be absolutely insane. That would be
The
nuts.
picture of that A for you fucking assholes on Twitter.
They're all gonna talk shit, and you're gonna get so mad. you're gonna offer to fight another guy.
That's the thing, man. All right, you can say stuff to me, but you start getting inappropriate, and like he's like, you'd be scared of me. I'm like, dude, you got bigger titties than your girlfriend. Shut the fuck up. Like, come on, man. And then I was like, I asked you, and I asked because my son's into Madden streamers. He knows who they are.
Uh-huh.
The guy that you talked about the other day, he knows who he is.
Yeah,
I'm not into that. And no bull. Max. Like he says, "What's up?" Like he's just no filter.
Yeah.
And I typed in, I'm like, Max, look at this guy. I was like, you ever seen his videos? He's like, yeah. I was like, what do you think? He's like, he's annoying. And I just started laughing. I was like, he's like, why? I was like, he was talking shit about me on Twitter. And he's like, oh. But he liked the guy that you showed me. He says
Maze.
he's watched. Yeah, he watched this stuff before.
Yeah, Maze.
And then I was like, I thought he was full of shit. So I looked at the search history and it was there. So that guy's like super big though, right?
Which one?
Maze or whatever his name is.
They're both pretty big.
Yeah, I'm not into that, so I don't know any of those
I
guys.
think Maze is more consistent with his content. Yeah, Maze is a lot more.
Get back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect hour.
See my office. Hey, everybody that bought jerseys, they're in the back right there. I
Yeah.
gotta ship them out, so I got stacks of them.
Yeah. You got a hater in your Instagram comments if you want to play with it.
What are they saying? I don't see it. Oh, I gotta scroll down. I don't what the Raider E?
Yeah.
Raider, because mock drafts mean something. I don't see you doing a show. I don't see you putting yourself out there. I don't see you having an opinion. I mean, do that, then talk shit to us. We put ourselves out there on purpose because we want to start up a conversation. That's what it's for. If you're going to actually critique something, I understand that. Like say, hey, this player would be better or this one doesn't fit our system. But if you're going to say that's dumb, bring something to the argument that's intelligible and don't sound like a fucking moron. Like that's how you comment. But most people on the internet have the IQ of a fucking brick. So this is what you get. There you happy about that? There you go. There you go. Did I articulate that enough?
There you go.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Mason Graham, we would have one of the best. If you imagine Mason Graham, you got Max Crosby, you got Christian Wilkins and Kuntz, it'd be deadly.
Yeah. And the thing is, Kuntz is on a prove a deal. So if he does well, that's going to be a real problem because he's going to be gone next year. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, okay, if a defensive lineman falls, I'm not mad about it because our defensive line is going to be fucking nasty. Mm-hmm. And you might see, like, if we draft an edge guy, like a guy out of Georgia or, something like Abdul Carter, you might see them as an edge linebacker like they did with Khalil Mack his first year because they have the ability to play linebacker. It's just they're going to be better probably playing off the tackle. So you can really see that happening. I wouldn't be mad with it. I think it's a luxury pick just like Bowers was. But, we'll have one of the best defensive line, and it'll help out our linebacker core, which is weak. I mean, let's be honest, defensive line is where everything starts.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else to add? What's our biggest position? What position is our biggest need right now, in your guys' opinion? All right, we will answer that real fast. What do you think, Josh? You can go many ways here.
Ooh, biggest need. Yeah, you can. There's a lot of needs we have. So right off the bat, running backs a need. Offensive line's a need, whatever you want to guard or tackle. Linebackers a need. Cornerbacks a need. The biggest glaring problem for me on defense is going to be linebacker, and on offense is going to be guard. I don't think Meredith is going to be an elite level starter. I think everybody's going to say running back, but I think there's so many good running backs in the NFL. What you had like 10, 12 run for 1,000 yards, another 10 run for plus 500, 600. Running backs easy to find. You need to start with the offensive line. Only 2 of our running backs had over the league average yards before contact, and that was Abdullah, and then Sincere McCormick is right at the average. So our running backs were getting hit behind the line before they can even do anything. Mattinson averaged 1 yard before he got hit. The league average is 2.5. And you can blame it on the running back. I mean, you can. They're not hitting the holes properly, not reading the defense properly, but at the same time, they're getting hit at the line of scrimmage every play. You can't win like that.
Yeah. I'm a defensive guy. I'm going to say linebacker. I like the Devin White signing. I do. He's been terrible the past 2 years. He had a great year when he was with Brady over in Tampa Bay, those Brady years over there. But I'm going to say linebacker. I think linebacker is a huge need for the Raiders. You need a guy who's going to control the defense. You lost Spillane. You lost Divine Diablo. It's a whole new linebacking core. So I'm going to say linebacker.
Yeah, I think Roberts is good. The thing is he just can't cover. Like he physically can't cover. That's going to be a problem. We've always had issues getting beat in the flats, so that's a real issue to me. Yeah. I think Roberts can be that captain of the defense, but we need somebody that's going to come in and be able to overtake his role. So they're going to have to coach some people up and get some young guys in there too. Everybody wants Amari and all this stuff. I'm like, they didn't even play in the regular season really, so we don't even know what they can do.
Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, Spillane was a huge loss. So I'm going to say linebacker just because we lost, a more stable position that we've had for the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So, Kobe Bryant. I would like Kobe Bryant. That'd be a fun jersey. Cool.
All righty. Well,
all right,
we'll
guys.
see y'all next week.
Yeah. Please give us a follow. I'm Raider AQ. I'm on X, Twitter, Instagram. We're on YouTube together at QXGoat. It's free to subscribe if you guys can take a minute out and go subscribe to QXGoat. It helps us with the giveaways and everything like that.
We're trying to monetize our Instagram. Our Instagram. Our what's it called?
Thanks for tuning in, Peter. Give me a follow, Peter.
Yeah, I don't know how to see how far we are from getting our.
We're almost at 1,000.
Yeah, we're like 700.
We platooned. We're about 700 subscribers right now.
Yeah,
we're at 689 right now. So, yeah, cool. Well, that's the GOAT 209. I'm Raider AQ. Thanks everyone for tuning in. My IG's Raiders AQ, Raiders.AQ. That's what it is, and that's the GOAT 209. He's everywhere too.
All right. See you guys later.
Later.